Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Let's bleed, shall we? About last night. We go through this roll call real quick. Real quick. Judah Israel, salute. Schneider, JP, what up? You know what you do, Schneider? Drop me your email. I don't want to put a link in the chat, you know, for the weirdos. But drop me your email. I'll drop you a link. You know, I'll let you come on here and share with what you saw the other night. Well, last night. MD14, salute. Steve Elder, Mac, Jared 11, Phil Hill, my brother Thomas in the building, Rod Neal on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr., Bert, James Doon, Charles Jameson, Syriot, what's good? Exposing boxing corruption, what's going on, man? Tony Brown, Mo Boxing, what's good? My brother Jeff Spark, always representing in the building. Robert Singleton, Jose Diaz. See if I met Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Damn shit jumping on me. Plyboy Plays in the building, salute. Omega Red, Shogun. Tap that like button, y'all. Shogun, what's going on? Let's get to it about last night. The first thing I want to do, Stormy B-Man's in the building. How you doing, Sensei?
I'm armed and I'm ready because you know what time it is. You know, I kept this one on ice because I see when you be in the mornings, you be ready for them, right? So I just want everybody to know that we on the same page, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm good, my brother. I'm good.
All right. Well, let's not waste any time. Jamal, Tony Gilmore, and Mentu, what's going on? Y'all must have forgot. Salute, man. If I missed you, just know I love you, man. All right. We got some boxing we need to get through. First and foremost, myself and Plyboy Plays, we gave out 2 pay-per-views. So I guess the first thing, Ryan Wright, salute. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about AB. I was on the phone with our good brother Tay Jones. He gave me his rundown on the fight, and I agree with what he said. First and foremost, Stormy, what are your thoughts on AB's performance if you saw it?
I didn't see it, and I spoke, you know, about that earlier today. I talked about the fact that AB is one of the fighters, one of the few out here who has kind of put himself in a position to be at the end of the rope, which is a place that nobody really should want to be. And I understand that he won. I understand that he fought a little bit better than he has in recent memory, but it requires more of that to gain my interest and my trust in him. So that's why I elected to not even tune in.
Okay.
And much respect to him. If he won and he won impressively, I'm no longer impressed with people like that. And you got a guy tonight that you're going to be talking about that I feel the same about as well. So, but hats off to him for his success. Hopefully he can continue to turn a corner in a comeback. But you know, he's past 30 now, so You know, it's now or never, but at the same time, I think never has arrived.
True story. This is his this is the final lap. And that's the final countdown. So, you know, it's do or die for him. You know, I was happy to see him win. Jizzle, what up? Jamal, Ricky Samuels, Phenomenal Mexican, Les Miss Rivera. If I'm Almighty Law, if I miss you, just know that I love you, man. We trying to cook because we got a lot to get to, including the main event. AB looked tired by the second round. That might have been due to the inactivity. But that's muscle memory. They ain't gonna take him nothing to get that back, being if he remains active. The skill set was still there, but one thing that I didn't notice, and this is something that Tay Jones said, which was absolutely true, and you saw our brother Robert Singleton say it in the chat, he let his hands go. And that's all we wanted him to do. Let his hands go. And he almost got him out of there in the first round. But I'm glad he got the rounds in. Hutcherson, you know, he was there. He was there to be hit. There was no part of that fight that he won. AB was never in trouble. Looked like a glorified spawn session down the stretch. Not to discredit Hutcherson, he was just outclassed. Yeah, Thomas, his hand speed looked very good. Like I said, muscle memory. There might have been some jitters. It wasn't like an explosive event. Like he's used to the fireworks and things of that nature, but it wasn't there. But this was a get back in the saddle fight, and he showed that he's capable. So there's no time to lose. He should stay in the gym, continue, you know, working on his cardio, and maintain a weight no heavier than 150, 155. So by the time he gets a fight, he don't have to cut that much. Now's the time he needs to remain disciplined. Hopefully he understands that at this point. There is no off days. You understand? There is no, I ain't fighting for the next 4 months, so I'm going to eat all the food I can and do all the drinking. You're too old now. There's no time for that. So I think hopefully he's disciplined enough that he's made enough mistakes that he's learned from that. He looked good. The hand speed was there. He called out everybody at 147. He's a big enough name that, you know, you can make some bread off of him. I would like to see him in the ring with Rolly. I would like to see him in the ring with Ryan Garcia and anybody else, you know, at 147. Because if that's the AB that we're used to seeing, he's not on the radar at 147, but he's good enough to upset anybody. You got to understand, AB's never been knocked out cold. He's always had a beard. He's never been stopped. And the shit that happened with Marcos Maidana, we can never prove it. But looking back, when Maidana tried to cheat Floyd with those damn gloves, I don't think AB did enough research to check those gloves. And I really think, if you go back and look when Maidana hurt him, the only time I seen a look on the guy's face like that when they got hit was Fernando Vargas when Tito Trinidad hit him. Another time was William Joppy when Felix hit him. It wasn't a, oh shit, I'm hurt. It was like, yo, what the fuck was that? And it's been a rumor this was before the internet. Well, before social media. It's been rumored for years that Felix Tito Trinidad used to do shit to his gloves. That's been a rumor for years inside the internet. I was hearing that way before YouTube. That was always rumbling in what happened with Felix Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins. Brother Nas caught that motherfucker trying to cheat. He caught him right before they fought at MSG. He caught him. He said he got to the locker room and he was already warming up. He said, take those off. If you don't take those off, we ain't fighting. We ain't coming out. I remember they said it on the pay-per-view. But they took it out and they changed it. Whatever happened, and Tito got his ass whooped. Because in the first round, he caught Bernard Hopkins with that left hook going backwards, snapped his head back, and nothing happened. But we had William Joppy in the Strong House. He was like my second guest. And he said there was some shit with his gloves. After Tito hit him, he said he don't remember shit after that. Go look at my archives. He said he don't remember shit after that. Fernando Vargas said the same thing. Fernando Vargas, from what I heard, He says, if I ever see Felix Trinidad in the street, it's on site. He's convinced that that guy cheated him. So I said all that to say this. I think AB was a victim of some faulty play against Maidana. Look at his face when Maidana hit him. And AB has a beard. AB has a beard. He has a really good chin. So we can't prove it because the only reason why I think back is because when he tried to fight Floyd with that same style of gloves, he caught it. He said, yo, there ain't no pattern in these gloves. And what was Garcia saying? Well, they came out the pack. Now, what do we know about gloves that come out the pack? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that made AB gun shy. Go ahead, Storm.
Yeah, I'd like to add something too. You know, go back a era to the Roy Jones and Tyson Holyfield era, all of those guys. You had Everlast, Grant, and the Reyes gloves. Guys weren't getting all these designer gloves, custom made and stuff like that, because now, as a part of the designer and custom make of gloves, if you have someone that's looking for an advantage, they can take a mold or a cast of your fist and shape and form the horsehair and everything inside those gloves, the padding or whatever, according to how it feels comfortable on your hand, but also how it can illegally be a weapon for you in the ring once you've got your hand wraps on and everything. See, nobody's talking about that. And you got a lot of guys out here now who like to wear specific brands and designer brands because they want to match it up, of course, with their outfits and all of that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm real basic when it comes to that stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back to uniform of a certain brand and standard sanctioned by boxing and leave all that other stuff out. The other thing I wanted to say about this thing with faulty hand wraps.
Shit. Read that. Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Wasn't the Floyd fight before that though?
Nah, the Floyd fight was after, because that's what sold the Floyd fight, because Broner was his little brother.
Okay.
And he was supposed to fight Khan. Everyone voted for Khan, but he fought Maidana anyway.
Okay.
And then that's what happened. Holy shit.
But anyway, what I was getting ready to say, let's look at something a little closer through the lens. Who are these guys that are being caught with the faulty hand wraps and the gloves and being caught cheating? Who are they? And what's their nationality and background? Huh? See, listen, you can say whatever you want to say, Teofimo, about who is preferred and all of that, but who prefers seeking an advantage because they feel that they're not up to snuff,
inferior,
that they cannot compete? So you look for things. Isn't there a specific trainer out there who had a camp of guys who all popped dirty?
And he
What's
his name, Stormy?
Coach of the Year award?
What's his name?
Ed Reynoso. So
are y'all paying attention?
So when we look at these things, I haven't heard Derek James having guys popping dirty.
Nope.
I haven't heard of Emmanuel Stewart's guys popping dirty.
Nope.
Haven't heard of, when he was still here, Nazim Richardson, his charges popping dirty. In fact, he was the one catching other camps popping dirty because he knew what to look for. So, in order to be a part of this entire thing, there are certain suitors who try to gain advantages. But old media don't talk about that either, do they?
It damn sure
But I
don't.
put it together like I just did, easily for you. I don't have to run the laundry list. All I have to do is present the evidence of what has transpired. And what has transpired is cheating just to be able to compete. I don't care if it's eggs. I don't care if it's tea. If it's tainted meat. You've been going down on a woman and all of this other foolishness. But where is the accountability in this? And I talk about that often, don't I? When I say accountability, there has never been one, not one. And we recently just had a female do this, Hannah Gabriel, and saying that, oh, I don't know how that got there. I never cheated a day in my life, and so forth and so on. But not one has come up and said, hey, I'm wrong. I messed up. You know what I mean? That begins the process of saying, okay, you might need help, psychological help, because this is a sport that you compete in. But to acknowledge that you did something wrong, we can begin the process of getting you back on track. But if you never admit to anything, if you look for people to make excuses for you, Ed Hearn, and try to pretend that it's still going to be okay by taking you somewhere else outside of the nation, these kind of things will persist and get worse. Cheat harder is what they're starting to do. Cheat harder, not train harder, not try to get better, not try to implement some kind of course of becoming a better participant in self-development. No, it's about substances, getting them in your veins, Well, you're an addict, and an addict needs to go to what? Rehab, and you need to keep what? Valuables away from them, So if any fighters that are out there, any trainers who have potentially have champions on the horizon, keep them away from the cheaters, man, because they'll mess it up for everybody. Those are my thoughts on that. But look into those coaches, look into those fighters, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But old media ain't gonna tell you that. Where's Max Kellerman, Where he at though? He knows so much about boxing, don't he? But his lips move like a loose butthole, and has the same stench that come out of it, because when he talks, he's shutting everything else down with lies and deceit, thievery and trickery. Take that.
Really low in the building. Yeah, Jarrell Miller admitted it. He tried to deny it. He admitted it. And he didn't get a fight for like 2 years. Hannah Gabriel, I was putting medicine on the stomach of my dog. This other motherfucker eating eggs. Really? Think of the excuses of all these guys that pop dirty. Think of just go look it up. It's become so common now. It's like, God, I really don't care. Eggs.
Tea.
Canelo. I ate a hamburger in Mexico. Wherever that was, I bet you go to that town in Mexico, everybody's diesel. What the fuck? Are you serious? But they dragged Big Baby Miller, and he didn't get a fight for 2 goddamn years. You see what I'm saying? This is how they do my people, these people. This is how they do us. This is how they do us, man. Eggs, tea, cream that you put on your dog.
How do you have a whole gym of fighters that pop dirty?
I've never heard of it.
And still are allowed to have a license and everything. How does that work?
How do you award that? Trainer of the Year. Trainer of the Year. I mean, this is the rhythm of boxing. I talk to Nadal Hussein often on Instagram. I want you guys to understand something. He knocked Manny Pacquiao out with a goddamn jab. A jab. Some 20 plus years later. The man's going to the Hall of Fame. Padilla, the ref. He admits extending the count because they were at home in the Philippines. And y'all heard it. And this is during his Hall of Fame induction. And he admitted that he basically cheated for Manny Pacquiao. 20 plus years later, Nadal's looking at that like, yo, right there. After that was over, they should have said, we can't let you in the Hall of Fame with that. They didn't do it, though. They didn't do it. They let him go. And Nadal is like, what the fuck? I knocked that kid out with a jab. And Padilla ran down the whole thing. And he said, they told him prior to the fight, they're about to push Manny, and he has to win. They took it from that man. Lord knows, for all we know, it wouldn't have been America versus the Philippines. It might have been America versus Australia. We might have been talking about Floyd versus Hussein. When you look at some of the comment section, you look at some of what the people said in the comment section, all they were saying was, oh, come on, Nadal wouldn't have did anything past Manny. You don't know that because that man altered history. What I do know is Manny dirt napped that fight. And he was resurrected with the voodoo of a corrupt system. This is disgusting. Go ahead, Stormy.
No, and I was gonna say, but how do you equate what Nadal was gonna do anyway when you're not allowing yourself to process the fact that corruption was there? It was intermittent and involved in the circumstances that allowed Manny to have success.
Time out. All right, first of all, Don, is that your face before I even talk to you? Is that your face in the avatar? Before I go any further, I need to know, is that your face? Before I go any further. Before I even address you, I need to know, is that your face? As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your channel. I'm on your channel. Is this you doing curls? Is this you? Make masculinity great again. Is this you doing curls? You need help, good brother. Salute to you for working out, but you need help. Is this you? Before I go any further, is this you? You joined
March 25th.
Is
not necessarily a benefit for everybody because you can be exercising the wrong muscles your entire life and not use the proper one.
Okay, this looks like you. Is this you, sir? Don't block him. Is this you, sir? Because I just went to your channel. Is this you? That's what I want to know. And no, wait, let me put it back up, what you said. It's him? Are you British? That's another thing I want to know. Are you British? There's a reason why I'm asking. I hope y'all ain't block him. You see what happens when I let the borders open? You see what comes in here? Let me read your comment. It has nothing to do with skin color. Roy Jones popped dirty. Wasn't stripped of his title or suspended. Sounds like black fighters are the most protected in the sport to me. Okay, he got timed out. Do not time him out. No. When you come back, I got questions, young man. That's all I'm saying. I got questions. Kalina, what up? I got questions. Mo, is he British? Mo Boxing, is he British? Let me say something. He said, give me 5 minutes. Okay, let me say something. Let me go on record saying this. Some of you niggas across the pond, there's something wrong with y'all. I'll say it again. Some of you niggas across the pond, there's definitely something wrong with y'all. Not all of y'all. There's definitely something wrong with y'all. You can't see his country? Okay. I need to know. If he's American talking like that, I have questions. Y'all know how I do. This is a body bag. This is a body bag right here. Don, when you come back, I need to know where you're from, young man. Because I have questions and I have a suggestion.
I got you got his way and I got mine. And you know, I like to use that Clint Eastwood meme. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. But people like that, talking like that, where was this guy when we talked about what went down with the Reynoso camp? Where was he?
Where was he? He was quiet.
What we talked about was real, factual, evident things.
Is your name Don Dominguez or something? Are you a Rivera, a Dominguez, a Rodriguez, a Perez? What's your last name? Because a lot of you niggas that speak Spanish, but you a nigga, you think you're not black. I need to know what's good with you before I go any further. I need to know what's good with you. But let me put him on the Summer Jam screen real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to his channel. I'm going to give you some shine, young man. I'm going to give you some shine. Okay? This is his YouTube. And this is the young brother right here. Make masculinity great again. I agree with that statement. This is just the beginning. Great. I agree with all of that statement, young brother. But it seems your brain is a bit diluted. So I need you to come on back in here. And if you want some airtime, let me know. Drop your email and I'll put you on the panel. And we can have this conversation right about this. But please don't do drive-bys here. Please don't. The graveyard ain't safe, and it's not any more safe here either. It's not. It's really not. I don't do debates. I don't. This shit right here, I'm feeling like it today. See, I'm not even making it about this. We just point out a fact. And you came in here with your black ass with this statement. You coming in here with this statement? Are you fucking for real? We just said a whole lot of stuff about the Reynoso gym, which is absolutely true. But no one's saying anything. I wonder if anybody that the late great Emmanuel Stewart trained, if any one of those brothers popped dirty, would that be news? I'm sure it would. Would you second think everybody he's trained? Oh my God, Lennox popped dirty. What about Tommy Hearns and everybody he ever trained? What about the Klitschko's? Wouldn't you do that? Right. Name one Roy popped dirty. Do you know Roy was on the show? And he explained it. Whether you buy it or not, it's entirely up to you. But he said it's a problem if you do it again. I said, okay, I'll take that. Did he pop dirty twice? No. And I also said there's a lot of fighters I supported that pop dirty. James Toney, Evander Holyfield. But how many times did they pop dirty? Talk to me. So, do y'all understand the monkey videos now? Look at YouTube fucking with my stream. Because I'm addressing the monkey. Did you do a drive-by?
Bananas.
Did you do a drive-by? Don? Because you're not blocked. I'm on your channel right now. I'm giving you airtime. Now everyone sees how foolish you're looking. You uploaded this short. I asked if it was you. It's you. I need to know where you're from. And I need you to back up what you said, young brother. I need you to back up. Is that a fucking 5-pound weight? And what you're doing right there, you're going to hurt yourself. So 2 things. I need you to come on this panel and back up what you just said here. And free of charge, I'm going to tell you how to do a proper curl because that's not it. That's not it. Make masculinity great again. I feel you on that, young brother, because masculinity is under attack. This is just the beginning. So if you're on a journey, of health, wellness, and bodybuilding or whatever, I feel you in that, brother. But this right here, this statement right here, you're going to have to back this up. Do y'all understand the monkey videos now? Y'all get it? I ain't gonna hit it on him now until he come back. So you really just did a drive-by? You wanted 3 seconds of fame, you're getting 5 minutes. People are looking at that.
He ain't coming back.
Yeah, I thought so. You want me to tell people to subscribe to your channel? Type in the chat, yes. Type in the chat, yes. I'll plug your channel right now. I'll get you about 40 subs right now. I'll get you. How many subs you got, young man?
Listen, let me tell you how you done fucked up already.
Mm-hmm.
That quote says, make masculinity great again. But where's the masculinity in standing up for what you believe in by what you said and making certain that you appear to be able to stand on the foundation of what you said? Where's the masculinity in that? You have disappeared like a coward. Mm-hmm. And see, that's what cowards do.
Yep.
There's nothing masculine about that. It's effeminate.
Do me a favor, everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, add him right now. And please. Let him know he's a bitch. There's nothing masculine about what he just did. Please, go ahead. Add him right now. Call him a bitch. He's still in timeout? Well, done. You're welcome to bring your ass back. Because you got some explaining to do. You baby chimp. Renee Box Young, salute. You're doing curls with a lightweight and it's all wrong. Show me how masculine you are. Come on the panel and explain yourself. In the meantime, feel free to call him a bitch. Anyway, boxing, please. The Reynosos are cheaters. The Reynoso, everybody in team, everybody popped dirty down there, and Ryan Garcia got the fuck out of Dodge. He might have said, I'm out of here before I get caught doing some shit. And remember, he was having all kinds of mental problems and everything else. Maybe there's a reason why he wanted to show up to the gym and train with Canelo. Maybe he didn't want to take the needles in his ass along with other things. Oh my God. What? I know Brother Nas didn't have any cheaters. Emmanuel Stewart didn't have any cheaters. Buddy McGurk didn't have any cheaters. Oh, I'm sorry. Antonio Tarver did pop dirty. Was Buddy with him when that happened? I don't recall. But I know if Reynoso's last name was Johnson and he was from Detroit somewhere, his whole stable would have been plastered all over the fucking news. You see, Don, where's your email? What's your email? What's your email? I don't see your email. Where's your email? Where's your email, young fella? Where's your email, young fella? Put the email in the chat. Stop playing with me. Put your email in the chat. Put your email in the chat. You want your 2 seconds of fame? Let's get it. This ain't gonna end well for you. It's not. So you can screen record this and do whatever it is you think you need to do. Put your email in the chat. Please don't play games with me because I'm trying to talk about the events last night. And, you know, he said, that's my email. What's your email, young man? Put your email in the chat. Put your email in the chat. I have one requirement when you come on my panel. Turn your camera on. And you can lose the weight, the 2-pound dumbbell you're doing curls with. Masculinity, Mr. Masculinity. Put your email in the chat, man, so I can give you this link. It's not hard. Dude, you talking, you saying free smoke is your middle name. Where's your email, young man? Where's your email, young man? You want to do this? Let's do it. You want to try and come up on my name? I'm letting you know it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. You're just going to look foolish. But I know I'm some sort of rock star for you. I'm just a guy from the Bronx who loves a sport that don't love me back. I say that all the time, but you feel that this is beneficial to you. So let me help you. Put your email in the chat. I'll drop a link and we can have a conversation. I'm trying to do you a favor. I'm trying to get your subs and everything else. Oh, I know Rick. He don't want no smoke. And y'all know I don't do this. This ain't the kind of show that I run. Where is your email, young man? No, I'm not going to drop the link. He needs to drop an email. If I drop the link, there's going to be 1,000 weirdos backstage. And I only let family on here. But I want to deal with him directly. You on the panel with me and the sensei. I know you starstruck. But I need you to stand on your square with the statement you made, with your black self. So drop your email. I'll drop you a link. Turn the camera on and let's have a conversation. This isn't the graveyard. This is the morgue, though. It's to stop where we do the autopsies and we dissect how you died, and then we'll send you to the graveyard. Undead. We'll zip you up in a body bag and you think you've escaped, and then you wake up and BFTB standing over you with a fucking shovel. Bong. El Kabong.
Personally, I like scattering brains. Cerebellum everywhere.
I feel you on that.
Dome shots.
Jesus Christ. It takes you this long to drop an email?
It's not going to do it. Give him 3 minutes, and then let's move on.
I'll give you 3 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes, young man. 3 minutes, young man. You got 3 minutes. Because you know I'm on duty to you. Shooters, stand by. There's enough wrenches in here. Stand by, shooters. Y'all know what's about to happen to this guy. I know y'all ain't shot nobody down in forever. But get ready. Get ready. I'm offering him to have a conversation. Come have a conversation.
Modeling my Stormy B-Man t-shirt this evening, yeah.
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 Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go pick up a Stormy B-Man shirt. We might have a guy to head to the back of the classroom today, man. Head to the back. No. He's getting thrown out the classroom.
That's
getting
right.
thrown out.
He flunked out of school.
He flunked out, man. You can't go full retard. You can't go full retard.
Never go.
That's right. Well, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Don, do I have to put your page back up and you doing these weak ass curls again? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, Don, you want your 2 seconds of fame? Okay. He joined this year, March 21st of 2023. Okay. He's on Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble. Okay. And this is the only video he has.
Therapy. You need someone to talk to make me feel better. Do you know what you are? You're useless. Because in the harshest realities of this cold world, there are people in Syria whose entire...
Look what he says. You don't need no therapist. Let me give you a like for this. Okay. Let me give you a like for this. Okay. I gave you a like. All right. I'm trying to help you out, young man. I'm trying to help you out. Let me make sure I'm not missing his email. Is his email on his channel? All right, I'm on his channel. More about this channel. I don't see it. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Rumble. I'm on the gram. Let's see who you are on the gram. I'm not logging in. I don't feel like logging into my gram. You are the reason why I got my gram private. Because y'all niggas are retarded. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm on my Palpatine-ish. I'd be like, kill him. Kill him now.
Do it. Do it. Wait, kill him. Do it now. But I can't. No. Yeah, you can.
Anakin.
Do it. Splendid. Do it. Yeah, you remember Starsky and Hutch? Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Well, shooters. Get him.
Take that.
Turn him into Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese his ass.
Take that.
Again, hit him.
Take that.
Oh, well. Yeah, Mo, I think he's retarded.
Hey, we need that little clip with Arsenio from Harlem Nights. When he was right there, pow! He was like, "Man, stop shooting that little shit!
Shooting that shit!" So is what we're doing here? Are we going to refer to being retarded as Don? That's what we're doing? Thanks, Don. You did it. You can't go full Don out here. He said, "That's my email." Nigga, where? Oh, my God.
Take that.
Get the fuck. Yo, your whole page, motherfucker.
This should be in the trash.
Don, get the fuck out of here.
This should be in the trash.
Your whole fucking channel.
Fucking bullshit.
Shout out to the Iron Sheik.
Fucking bullshit.
Get the fuck off my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Oh my God.
You're gonna love my nuts.
God damn, Don, did your fucking mother like the bukkake?
Bukkake.
Get off my ball sack.
Bukkake.
How do you like it?
Bukkake.
A room full of black cocks on your face with that whole milk.
Fucking bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here. Boxing, please. God damn. Jesus Christ. I'm running a show here. He went full Don out here. With your 2-pound curls. It's out now. People seen you. And you was doing it. You could still hurt your back doing curls like that. You see this? I know what I'm talking about. Now, if you want to come here for an education, drop your fucking email. If not, get to the back of the classroom, sit down and shut up. Sit down and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Boxing, please. Now, about last night. I unloaded the magazine on that motherfucker. Now, about last night. God damn, retards. And it's always a nigga, ain't it? It's always a nigga. It's always a nigga. Is that what you wanted? Motherfucker, if you wanted the monkey video, just say, "Yo, Drew, please hit it for me." Why you gotta come up in here on a fucking vine hanging upside down, curling a 2-pound weight in an all-women's gym? Was you in Lucia Roberts doing that shit? You know, the all-girls gym? What the fuck? Don, I could have put you on here and actually helped you. We could have been friends. I could have got you 40 subs today. But no. So take your whack ass to Rumble and talk about me and scream record this and say, "Look, Drew was talking about me." Because you made the dumbest fucking self-hating statement you've ever made in your life. Well, you know what? I can't say that because I don't know you. You probably made a lot of fucked up decisions. For instance, in that video, that curl was the worst. That's a fucked up decision. You're gonna hurt your back. What the fuck is this? Do you curl a chicken wing like that, nigga? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Motherfucker's gonna have a fucked up bicep. Anyway. Perry Smoot, where you been? Anyway, let's talk about, in my eyes, the co-main event. Let's talk about Durbinchenko versus Jaime Munguia. You're on mute, Stormy.
Man, salute to Sergey, man. He's my hero, man. After that
He's that
performance yesterday, he sure did give his best, didn't he?
He did.
And see, that's all we ask. That is all that we ask of these fighters, man.
Mhm.
What a fight, though.
That was a great fight. And you know something? Is anybody to scream and cry for Sergey? Because in my opinion, outside of round 12 was all Munguia. But I had Sergey winning that fight.
He was winning.
I had him winning the fight, man. And they had a unanimous decision for Munguia. How? Where the tears for him? I'm watching it. You listen. God talks to us, man. And I tell you, time reveals all truth, man. Crocodile tears. Everyone thought that. Listen, y'all watched the fight?
We need to see those scorecards. We need to see those scorecards.
I want to see the scorecards, man. I want to see the scorecards. I thought Durbinchenko won the fight. Where the tears? Where the bomba clot tears?
Yep.
What is going on? I really thought he won the fight. And this is no bullshit. If y'all watched the fight, I had 2 screens up and I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, Munguia looked confused. Munguia looked like, yo, nigga, there's a reason why we didn't let you fight Triple G 5 years ago. There's a reason why. You wanted all this opportunity. Triple G 5 years ago knocks him out cold. Munguia didn't beat anybody 5 years ago. And for him to have that performance against Durbinchenko, I'm not saying Durbinchenko's trash, but that was supposed to be a showcase fight against a top tier guy. Because Durbinchenko's coming off of he lost to Charlo, and what did he do after that? He brought Triple G to the brink of. I think he got jerked in that fight.
Yeah.
Then he gets his ass beat by Charlo, and what did he do after that? I don't recall. But they thought he was easy pickings, and Munguia showed you, hey man. And you know what? I don't think he can improve. I think with Munguia, he's had no reason to improve because he hasn't had top tier opponents to push him until last night. So now everyone that's ignored him, now they're looking at him like, yo, I might be able to take this motherfucker's unbeaten streak and stop that bullshit before it gets started. Thank you, Joe Townsend. Where's Nelly? Did he watch that last night, or did he stop watching? Or did he stop watching because Lomachenko was the cream of the crop? We had another.
I'll tell you where that ninja at.
Boy lose.
I'll tell you where that ninja at. It's getting hot in here.
He in the club.
He got up out of there.
Man, where's Van Dam? Where's Boozy? Where them niggas at?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. This guy, Munguia, he lost. Inshallah. Come on, Frank Dukes. We all at. What happened? Are you guys for real? Get the fuck out of here. Don, where you at? Did you watch the Durbinchenko fight last night? That was a robbery. It was unanimous. It wasn't even split. It was unanimous. I'm like, how? How? The guys that were scoring the Durbinchenko fight, let me tell you what happened. They were really watching the Broner fight on their monitors, and they were scoring the Broner fight. And they put it on the wrong card and gave it to the motherfucking ring announcer. They scored the Broner fight from the night before. Unanimous decision. Did y'all watch it? Tell me if Durbinchenko even lost the fight. Stop it, man. This is why boxing is fucked off. Mona D, what up? Are you kidding me? No, nothing? We have another foreign white guy who got robbed by a Mexican fighter. Uh-oh, no smoke, Nelly? With your black ass? No smoke? Boozy? With your crispy black ass? Yo, dog, that's why I don't watch boxing. Devin ain't win one round. Guess what? Munguia, on my cards, only won 3. I was watching the fight the whole time. I had 2 screens up. And the reason why I was more focused on the Durbinchenko fight was because it got interesting.
And what did I text you?
Bro, I'll read it.
My first text to you about that fight.
You said, holy shit. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Damn. Where is that? Of course I can't. Wait. I know it's right here. Wait a minute. He said, you said Durbinchenko tried to kill Munguia in the first round. I had just cut it on. Holy shit. This was not what we expected. It's a war.
He was going for it, bro. He was going for it. I was like, damn.
Man, and you know what was crazy? Durbinchenko, he wasn't even shocked at the scorecards. He just stood in the ring, was like, I knew it. I knew they were going to do this. But wait, where's Durbinchenko from? Is he from the Ukraine?
Yeah, he's from the Ukraine as well.
Oh, so where's the pity party?
This is what I'm talking about. And he's the one good fighter that has been getting the shaft the entire freaking time.
Yo, okay, so Lomachenko gets a pity party after he lost 9-3. Deal with it. Usyk gets the duck Deontay. No one says anything. No one's smashing the gas on him in Fury for Undisputed. No one's saying anything. But Durbinchenko gets robbed last night, and no one to say what's the matter? He's not part of the in crowd. What happened? Was he over there in the war? Is that what this is? What's happening? Fucking ridiculous. So yeah, no pity party for Durbinchenko. I didn't even do a video on it. I just wanted to see what people would say. Because I just knew they were going to say, you see, this is what they're doing to the goddamn Ukrainians. They're robbing them. I didn't see anything. So Golden Boy got it right. Did they? Okay. We love boxing, please. Selective
Listen,
outrage.
check this out, Drew. I just pulled up Sergey's record, right? Now, including the Munguia fight last night, his last 6 fights going back from Munguia last night are a UD over Joshua Conley,
Okay.
a majority decision loss to Carlos Adames, a unanimous decision loss to Jamal Charlo, a loss unanimous decision to Gennady Golovkin, and a unanimous decision win over Jack Culcay. In other words, Golovkin, Charlo, Adames, those are 3 world championship caliber fighters right there. He didn't get stopped by any of them. And one of them, he had a majority decision loss, and the other one was a UD for Golovkin. But we felt like everybody in the house felt like he lost. Golovkin lost to him. So you're talking about a fighter who has been in the thick of things with everyone he's gone in there with, and Munguia was going life and death with him in there, closer to death for Munguia. You're looking at a situation where this is a real fighter here. And if I'm not mistaken, I talked about it last night. I tried to talk about it on my post-fight show, but they kept interrupting me. But I said, I think he's trained by Andre Rozier. So he's even trained by a black trainer. So it's like, this man is good.
Yeah.
And he's been catching these type of bad breaks, man. He's 37 years old.
Yeah, man.
Where is the outcry from him? And he is Ukrainian. So come on. Come on.
No one's going to say anything. Here we are.
He's got on BoxRec, he's got a 4.5 star rating on BoxRec. There's not a lot of fighters with that.
Here we are. There was a robbery last night. Did Boozy watch it? Nelly? Van Dam? You see, it don't take long, y'all. It don't take long. We just capping for Devin because he's black. So the fuck what? Now I'm capping for Durbinchenko. He got robbed last night. He got mugged on the way to the store. Someone took his last $5. Why? Where's the police report? I don't know. Y'all tell me. The man got robbed last night. Munguia did not win. Now, round 12, he got hit with a body shot and he dropped. And when he got up, he was. You want to see running? That was running. There was a tackle. Munguia did a full somersault, but Munguia was trying to close the show. He's trying to get him. But that doesn't supersede what happened leading up to that moment, because he was fucking Munguia up. Thank you, Phenomenal Mexican. Where's Teddy Atlas? He was robbed. This is what I'm talking about. Nothing. There's nothing. Don't worry. I'm on the job. Justice for Durbinchenko. Don't worry. I'm going to do a video on it. I just wanted to see. And I knew it. Now, if there's any videos after this live that pops up about it, y'all know who's watching. You stupid asses. Is Teddy Atlas going to add this to his petition? Huh? This motherfucker, they have a whole petition to change the rules. They want to get rid of the 10-point must system and all that because of Vasily Lomachenko. Do you see why I can't support him? You know why? He doesn't need my support. The man lost his second pro fight. Motherfuckers told us that it didn't happen. Y'all don't believe what I'm saying? They told us that his second pro loss didn't happen. Look at that. He lost his second pro fight. And they did this 2 times. Y'all be kidding me. This motherfucker, he don't need our help. Thank you, Phenomenal Mexican. Yo, player. Bally. Hey, Bally. Bally. Hey, Devin got robbed. Bally. Where y'all at? Where y'all? Where are you? Y'all niggas went full Carmen San Diego, married to Where's Waldo. We can't find you niggas. Y'all are fucking lost. I don't see y'all niggas. I don't see no niggas like hockey. I don't see y'all niggas. Where y'all at? I know y'all there, but where are you? Get the fuck out of here. Durbinchenko got robbed. Justice for Durbinchenko. I want him on the show. Because he's a real fighter.
Yes, he is. Yes,
fuck out of here.
No doubt. No doubt.
He's real.
When you say raw, respect all warriors, that's one to respect right there. That man is one to respect. And we're talking about 37 years old, man. 37 years old. And he fought like, see, this is what I mean. Like when Teddy talks about corruption in boxing, he makes valid points sometimes, but because of his bias and bigotry and prejudice, what happens is it gets kind of convoluted. But check this out. When you give fighters who have earned the right to have that consideration, the sport moves in a positive direction. If Sergey gets that decision like last night, like he was supposed to, he goes on for a title shot that this guy is now going to turn down because he ain't ready. He'll never really be ready. And he's already turned down several title shot opportunities already. So what does that do to a fighter like Sergey, who gets in the best shape that he can, comes in with all the determination and will that he can, and he's fighting younger, stronger guys all the time because he's getting older. So it's like, where is the reward in this? There has to be a reward. You can't just keep giving bad decision after bad decision, these judges and referees interfering with people's careers. It's like you have to put a fighter in the great standing that he's earned. Sergey earned that last night. That man that fought Rolly a few weeks ago, he earned that chance to get in there and have another something positive happen in his career, not for the referee to come in there and stop the fight when no punches are being landed on him or anything. Just total utter corruption. But we talk about the inconsistency in boxing where all these guys who want to say what they want to say. Because Devin Haney won a close decision over Lomachenko, it was not a robbery. It was a highly contested fight between two good boxers. One happened to be a little older, but Devin was the younger man, and he pulled the fight out. He did. He doesn't earn the right to have a close decision victory. Some of these guys get close decisions that are not that damn close, and they get victories that are not real victories. So where is the consistency in boxing? And this is all that we talk about on a regular basis. To just continue to just rob people. And when I say rob, I'm not talking about those decisions. I'm talking about taking away the opportunity for something better in the future for them. Drew was talking about a little while ago, Nadal, who knows how his career would have gone had he got that stoppage over Pacquiao. A win like that boosts your confidence. It makes you feel like you can go out and defeat the world. It gives you a shot of adrenaline. When Meldrick Taylor lost that fight against Julio Cesar Chavez because of what Richard Steele did, it tore him apart. He was never the same fighter. Yes, it was a damn good fight and a harsh fight that he took a lot of punishment. But if he had got the decision by making the final bell, what would have happened is he would have raised up a notch because he would have gone through something. Mm-hmm. How do you feel getting all the way to the finish line and then somebody take the tape away? It's like, wait a minute, I'm crossing the finish line. No, the race is over. You're out of it or what? No. And it happens in boxing far too much. Far too much. But like he said, where are these guys now? The Nellies and all the Van Dams and Teddy Atlas and Max Kellerman, all these guys talking the stuff that they talk. Where are they currently on situations like this? Well, where is the justice for really good fighters like Sergey, who really put an effort in there last night and was beating up on a guy that Oscar has been protecting for years?
Years. Well, I'll tell you where they are, Stormy. I've come to the understanding and the realization that these niggas don't care about boxing like they say in their heart of hearts. These niggas, they didn't want Devin to win anyway.
Yeah, come on!
I was jamming just now. Rang-a-tang slang, Chewbacca not, rocker, 2 socks for the rocks because the cops watch us.
Hey, man, check this out, too. I wanted to say this, too. Okay, Devin had a close decision over Loma. Outrage and outcry.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, in Loma's last fight against Jermaine Ortiz, wasn't Ortiz whooping Loma the same way? And then they gave Loma the decision? And where was the outcry for Jermaine Ortiz? Because people didn't know him? It's like it still didn't take away from the fact that he was in there whooping his ass.
You see, Stormy, these niggas are fascinated with a blonde hair and blue-eyed boxer that fights with a little bit of soul. It's like when I hear a nigga say, Eminem is the greatest rapper ever. You ask Eminem, he'll say he's not the greatest rapper ever. He'll start running down a list of rappers that influenced and inspired him. When you ask Lomachenko who's number 1 pound for pound, you know who he said? Bud Crawford. There's video on it. Are you number 1 pound for pound? No, Terence Bud Crawford, he's number 1. Yes, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. He never said that. Why y'all acting like y'all never seen a black? You know, when you first saw Jason Williams in the NBA, it was fun to watch. But I grew up in New York. I seen a ton of white boys that played like black players. You know why? They grew up around me, and they were around the dominant culture, which was us. So they played ball like they didn't play like. There's a difference between the way Larry Bird plays ball and the way Jason Williams played ball. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Thomas from the Bronx, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're right, Joe Townsend, we have to keep correcting history. Don't let it fly. Because 30 years from now, when they start doing another hip-hop Hall of Fame, they'll put Eminem and they'll say he transcended hip-hop and he made a way for white rappers. He did not. The Beastie Boys were the first popular white rappers. Do y'all remember Third Base? Search, Prime Minister Pete Nice? Those guys were good. Eminem came later. Eminem is nice. But is he the GOAT? No. And he'll tell you that. But if you leave it alone and leave it up to history, you know what they do with history. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Why y'all acting like y'all never seen a goddamn white boy do something that you technically don't see them do? Yeah, he can fucking fight. But he lost his second pro fight and never ran it back. He lost to Teofimo and never ran it back. He fucking lost to Devin and he don't want to run it back. I don't care what they say. He told y'all, y'all bet y'all didn't even hear him say that he'd rather go to 126 and fight Inouye, the winner of Inouye and Cool Boy Steph. You didn't even hear him say that, did you? I know he said it. I know he said it.
How about saying that alone? He'll go down and face Inouye, but why won't he go down and face Cool Boy Steph?
Why? Because he don't want to deal with that. Do y'all realize how tough of a fight that was when he fought Gary Russell? A close fight that he won, but he didn't run it back. Why don't you hold? Now, if Gary Russell had got the nod, everyone would be screaming, run it back, run it back, run it back. We have to work 10 times harder. And I'm trying to get you niggas to understand. Floyd Mayweather had a close fight with Castillo. Immediately had to run it back. He had a close fight with Maidana, had to run it back. This man has 3 losses. No one asked him to run it back. Y'all asked him to run it back with Devin. That's why I'm saying, Devin, dump your belts, go to 140. Fuck these guys. You was undisputed. You had to leave the country to win it. And they didn't let half your camp in the country. Then you had to leave the country to defend it. And then you didn't have to fight no more. You just wanted to. Devin is one of the few fighters that are running around. When have you ever seen a champion run around and chase people for smoke? Think about this. Anthony Joshua was unified champion. And he was running from smoke. Devin Haney, not only being a champion with 1 belt at 135, wasn't in the itinerary. He ended up being undisputed, has all 4, and he's still chasing people. Now he's about to go to 140, hopefully, and he's talking about Teofimo Lopez, and you saw Lopez Sr., when Bill walked up on him and said, yo, let's get this fight going, what did Teo Sr. say? 20 million.
But hold up, check this out. And Mr. Box Office himself, Tank Davis, when has he ever said he ready for Loma?
Never. It's time. Remember that?
Yeah.
As if Loma was a punishment. Loma was a punishment. Now think about this, family. Devin chased and beat the man that Floyd kept Tank away from. Huh? Y'all better fucking wake up. Nobody saw that but me. I was like, wait a minute, y'all. Whoa. There's no marinating. As fans, as supporters of the sport, marinating a fight is not within our best interest. Because the truth be told, we should have had Tank versus Loma like 4 years ago. Truth be told. Y'all remember when they asked Tank, what about Lomachenko? And Floyd damn near jumped in front of the mic. Hey, that's how we're going to do. We're going to build up. And y'all remember that? And I'm looking at like, yo, you making Tank look bad. Tank just stood there like a little boy. Y'all remember that? But they could throw a mic in his face and they asked about Devin. What does he say? He's an email champion. Why the disrespect for your brother? But you didn't even have Lomachenko's name in your mouth. Why the fuck are you niggas so fascinated with skin color? That's what it is. You giving this guy a lot of respect. Do you understand why I got a problem with this shit? Listen, let me just say this. Loma ain't shit. He's a normal fighter. And the reason why I'm so tough on you niggas is because you playing into this nonsense. This is nonsense. Why are you showing this guy all this respect and disrespecting Devin, who's doing everything? Tell me what Devin's not doing. I just saw a video. Tay Jones did a video on it last night, then I saw it on Blue Blood. There's some party, and he sent bottle service to Devin, talking about signing a contract. Stop pulling that played out Manny Pacquiao bullshit. Remember Manny Pacquiao was running around with Floyd? Sign the contract. There was no contract sent. What are you talking about? How you sign a contract with no motherfucking term sheet? How you sign the contract when Bob told Bill you're not getting another option? Did something change? Did I miss it? Did he magically, did Bob Arum agree to sign Devin for another fight? Did I miss that? Did that happen in the last 2 days? Did I miss that? Let me know. I'm not right all the time. Did that happen, chat? Did I miss that? If not, cool. What the fuck? If Bob's not signing Devin for another fight, how the fuck is he sending bottle service, trying to be cute, talking about signing a contract? Did Devin... Let me text Bill. I'm going to text Bill right now. The job is... I know what he's going to say. I'm going to text Bill right now. I'm going to text him. Did Shakur send you guys a contract to sign for a fight? Did Bob change his mind? Am I missing something? Wait, because I could be missing something. I'll wait. I'll see, he might be flying somewhere. But I need you Tank fans to understand. Devin chased the motherfucker that Tank was hidden from. And that's the truth. You can't dispute that. We're not talking about who you think wins. We're talking about what happened. It's all on YouTube. The timeline is there. Don't fuss with me over it. That happened. And Devin was chasing that man for 4 years, and a franchise status popped up. That happened. Devin won undisputed. He could have went immediately to 140, but he wanted Lomachenko. That happened. Now niggas is mad that motherfucker lost. He did lose. Watch the fight again. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not going to matter if your emotions are in it and you don't know shit about scoring a fight. There's no way you can win a fight throwing a 6 or 7 punch combo and all them shits are getting picked off. Because that's what happened. You don't believe me? Go to Tay Jones' channel. He did a whole rewatch party. Go to it and watch it. I had it 8-4 when I scored it live. When I watched it on Tay Jones' channel, I rescored. I said, oh shit, that's 9-3. Steve Cunningham said, yo, listen, like in baseball, a tie goes to the runner. You're the champion. Any round that you felt was like a little draw or whatever, you give it to the champion. That's just it. You motherfuckers don't know how to score a fight. And y'all was sucked in by the drama. He's from the Ukraine. They got bombs falling on their houses. And he's a ballerina. And he fights like a black man. And no, he lost. He lost to Salido. He lost to Teofimo. And now he lost to Devin. He's an average soul. And he said he wants to go down to 126. And rather than go to 140 and chase Teofimo, he said, I'm not that big. I'd rather go back down to 126 and fight Munguia. He didn't say anything about Cool Boy Steph. He said Munguia. That's what he said. And that was after Munguia was signed to face Cool Boy. He didn't say the winner. He said Munguia. And y'all gonna let him get away with that. How's that, niggas? You self-hating monkeys. None of you niggas that support Loma like that, you'll never darken my doorstep. Don't even bother. It's not going to end well. You was going to say something for me?
Yeah, how about the fact that if he really wanted to get a real solid name on his record, go back down and fight someone like Nonito.
I was talking to Nonito today. Matter of fact, Rachel's the one that told me. Did you hear what he said? I said no. I said, what the fuck? Why is he talking about going down to 126? To do what? Weight bully. You know that term, weight bully? Weight bully that y'all always like to use? All these excuses. Now he got excuses. What was his excuse when he lost to Orlando Salido? What was his excuse when he lost to Teofimo? Oh, his shoulder, my shoulder, my shoulder. Well, you should have bailed on the fight. I didn't know it was going to take you 8 rounds to throw a punch, but Teo bust your ass. Run it back? Nah. You want to go up to 140 and fight? Guess what? It's more sex appeal now. Go to 140. Teo just bust Josh Taylor's ass. And that's a guy you need to run it back with. But he's too heavy. Yo, listen, newsflash. Vasily Lomachenko, I don't want to call him a Budissi, but it's sort of looking like it, ain't it? Sort of looking like it. Now, I left that man alone, but when I saw this pity party for him, I said, no. And when I saw you niggas blowing him, I mean, just y'all were deep throating him. Y'all ever put it so far down a chick throat, the tears, and then she snatch it out, you say, you all right? And she say, I'll do it again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all do. Except Don. He don't know nothing about that. He don't know nothing about that. Don.
It's too masculine for him.
Word. Don didn't take bottles when he was a child. Unless they had pubic hair behind it. Oh, shit.
Whoa! What?
Don, you should have left me alone. Holy shit. You Negroes.
Hello, monkeys.
I can't stand y'all. I cannot stand y'all. Y'all like Devin?
No.
Y'all like Bill?
No.
I like black fighters winning at anything.
No.
You love your black skin.
No.
You work well with other black people.
No.
Do you want to get up from under the stinky armpits of white supremacy?
No.
Because it's comfortable for you.
Monkey!
My God. You niggas are something else. You niggas are something else, man. So anyway, I have one more question. Where's the ridicule for Josh Taylor? Because let me tell y'all something. I picked him to beat and stop Teofimo between rounds 10 and 11. That's what I picked. And Teo absolutely styled on him in the championship rounds. And in round 12, I was very impressed. He did not leave it up to the judges. He really tried to get Josh out of there. And it was around maybe round 7. Josh realized that he couldn't do anything with him. Teo was in the zone. He was clowning. He was elusive. He was slick. Y'all hear me giving him props, right? He was slick. He showed power. He did a leaping, what was that? A leaping right hand? Something you do not train anyone to do that, but he was so comfortable. He was so comfortable. He bust Josh Taylor's ass. I was completely wrong because I felt that he was mentally unstable and he was dealing with so much other shit that he'd be too distracted. And Teo Sr., it was a left. Thank you, Jamal. Teo Sr. was, I got you, Snyder. Teo Sr., in my opinion, I've never heard him give any proper corner advice. Wait, let me get that from.
And you never will.
Yeah, I never will. Now, let me be very clear, y'all. Let me be very clear. I'm gonna send this link to Schneider. Get him on here. Let me be very clear. I don't fuck with Teofimo Lopez. But to deny what I saw last night, that would be hating, would it not? He bust Taylor's ass. It was a shut after, what you say, after round 4? It was round 4 or 5. It was all Teo. He fucked him up. And Taylor was the bigger guy. Shut him out. See, I was factoring in all of that other shit, the outside shit, the interview and shit. I factored in all of that. I said, man, I don't think Teo's going to win this. He's too distracted. But no. Teofimo Lopez was on his A game last night. After round 4 or 5, I don't have my card in front of me. He bust his ass. And by the way, I was watching 2 fights at the same time because that Durbinchenko shit almost stole the show. But Teo, I give him an A performance for last night, especially since I picked him to lose. Me and Stormy was talking. We was like, he might pull a Mike Tyson. He might fake an injury or foul, or we just thought he was too distracted. Prove me 100% wrong. Great win. Bottom line. All that other shit that I say about him, that still stands. But you see how I differentiate the two? Is that fair? Now, old media, are they going to talk about how horrible Josh Taylor was? They're going to talk about how, do you know he couldn't, he made Teo look like fucking Pernell Whitaker last night. He couldn't touch him. He's getting countered. He's swinging and missing. He's throwing punches. Teo's over there. He's doing instant transmission. He wasn't touching him. And I'm looking at like, yo, I ain't see this shit coming. He made him look good. If that was your first time seeing Teofimo Lopez, you're like, man, this guy's a problem. But let me say this. Before all of that, Devin Haney said, let's make the fight. Teo Sr. said 20 million. Price out. And then now he says some stupid shit. Let me send this to Schneider. He said some stupid shit. He said, I retired. Now, I don't believe it. I sent it to you, Schneider. I don't believe it. I think he's just talking shit. But there's a lot of smoke at 140. Good win for Teo, man. But let me get your take on it, Stormy.
It appears, hindsight being 2020, that Teo beat a shot Josh Taylor.
Speak on it.
Josh Taylor came into this fight a little over, what was it, a year removed, a little more than a year removed from his last fight against Jack Catterall. February of 2022. And that was a split decision victory for him, but many people felt that he lost that fight, and he was dropped in that fight by Catterall. Prior to that was a May 2021 fight against Jose Carlos Ramirez, where Ramirez lost a unanimous decision to Taylor, and that was when Taylor became undisputed. So when you look at it, the inactivity, which is solid, and entering in there against a young man who's 25 years old, fresh, at a weight where he finally moved up to that weight, because it probably is a better weight for Teo overall.
Yeah.
But after watching how he lost to Catterall and did not give Catterall a rematch, remember, we talk about the Lomachenko factor with not rematching guys.
Yeah.
He didn't rematch the guy, but he went for a younger, less experienced guy in Teo, and ended up looking even worse than he did against Catterall.
Yeah.
So though Teo won, and won effectively, and did what he was supposed to do, I feel at the age of 32, and after these 20 fights in his career, Josh Taylor is shot. You don't hear me say that about fighters a lot, but I'm basing it on the activity and performance and the type of fights that he's had. The fights in the tournament against Ivan Baranchyk and Regis Prograis.
That's a lot.
And then Carlos Ramirez. That's 3 world champions right there.
That's a lot.
And those were wars, all of them. And Regis Prograis probably beat him up the worst out of that.
Yeah.
And he still ended up getting that decision. But when you really think about it, he may have shot his load. And that's not to take away from Teo. Teo won, hands down. But I think that Josh Taylor should go sit his butt down somewhere now. He should never entertain the thought of trying to go up to 147.
No, stop.
If he
Don't
does,
do that.
he's only food for all of those young, hungry lions at 147. And we're not even talking about the 2 champions who are about to face off. We're talking about everybody that's waiting on their chance after they face off. So Taylor would be nothing but a name, a launch pad for any of them. Stanionis, Ortiz, Boots, Jamal James, all of them guys that are up there at 147 would be chomping at the bit for him. He need to go sit his butt down somewhere. Those are my thoughts on that. I mean, seriously. But he may be shot. And let me say this about a shot fighter. And I know we got the brother Schneider in there. We're going to get him in just a second. Listen, a shot fighter, it can happen all at once, or it can happen over a period of time. Remember, we talk about the inactivity with Taylor, but the men that he fought over the past 3 years before the inactivity between his gifted win over Catterall and no rematch. You're talking about some really tough, hard fights, and you don't know what those fights were taken out of him. We talk about the beating he took from Regis. And then when he got to Catterall, he couldn't pull the trigger. He fought dumb. He fought like, we've seen him perform better, but he just couldn't get it together in that fight. And they gifted him the decision. Now he gets in there with Teo, and he was competitive for like a round and a half. And after that, the separation was like this. You can see the openings, but you can't pull the trigger. You can see the punches coming, but you can't get out of the way. You can't cut the ring off on somebody. Your punch resistance is not the same. All of these factors, you can check all the boxes for Josh Taylor from last night's performance. And like I said, it's not a slam against Teo. Teo did his job.
Yep.
But Josh Taylor wasn't up to task. He was not. He was a shell of himself out there. And remember, when I say these things, I'm not saying it to take away from T.O. I keep saying he did what he was supposed to do. But Josh Taylor been fooling the masses for a long time, and it didn't help that the Catterall decision that he received that, because Catterall was supposed to be the undisputed junior welterweight champion. He was, and he was robbed.
Let me say this real quick before we get Schneider in here. Queen, I didn't hear him say that, but everyone keeps telling me, Queen, if anybody could find the clip with Max saying that, please put it in there, because I want to talk about that. Right, the clip with Max talking about undisputed. That's number one. Number two, remember when I said that a concern of mine with Bud was that Josh Taylor had a harder way to go to become undisputed at 140. And my concern was he can take that and go to 147 and do anything he wanted to do. Maybe that's why he didn't do it. They knew, yo, look, you can go to 147 and pick a fight with Errol, but he'll kill you. You go up to Stanionis, those guys will kill you up there. And then what's it worth? Hang around here and we're kind of safe. And you did him a disservice because maybe Catterall would have fought T.O. a little different. That's what I'm saying. Schneider, what's good, good brother? Good to hear from you.
What's good, Drew Titan, Stormy B? What's up, man?
Look good, brother. Man? So talk to me about last night.
Man, last night was a movie, man. It was good. It was so much good energy. A lot of Puerto Ricans out there, man. A lot of Puerto Ricans out there.
Yeah, today's a Puerto Rican Day parade.
Yeah, they were supporting Xander. So let's talk about that T.O. and Taylor fight, though, man.
Yeah, man. So your thoughts? You was there.
T.O. gave him a beating after the third round. After the third round, it was downhill for Taylor there. It was so bad. I seen Mrs. Taylor walk out of the 6th round. Yo, she couldn't even stay there. She walked out. She left.
Oh shoot.
She left.
Wow.
Yeah, she was.
That tells everything right there.
She wasn't having. I was right there. I was like, oh shit, she's leaving.
She broke out.
Over yet. She broke out.
Oh man.
Me and my brother Albert was next to me. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was concentrating on the fight, but I'm like, yo, she's leaving. You know, she walked out. But
he got kids. Was the kids there too?
The kids was walking with. I think it was one was there, but he was with his mom. They were hand in hand. Walked out.
Oh man.
Word.
Yeah, that tells a tale right there.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So you said after round 3 it was downhill.
After round 3, I gave T.O. all the rounds after round 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11, 12. I gave him everything to T.O.
He was in the zone, man.
He looked great. He looked great. I was shocked because I came in there thinking Taylor was gonna take him out.
Yeah.
Saying I based off his Sandor Martin fight, I thought Taylor was gonna do enough to get T.O. out of there.
Now I saw it on television, but when they faced off, did it hit you like how visibly bigger Taylor was to T.O.?
The crazy thing is when I seen them in the ring together, I'm like, wow, it's a big difference between Taylor and T.O. Like, it looks real. Taylor, big boy. Like,
I think he probably rehydrated. He was probably like about 150.
Yeah.
On fight night, he might have been, but T.O. rehydrated good too.
Check this out, guys. Look at No More Champagne's comment there.
So Taylor was fighting real dirty in there and hasn't looked the same since he left MTK. Oh, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, that up there, bro. Karma, holy shit. Taylor was on that no-fly list.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah,
he was on it. Oh shit, yo, didn't I tell y'all about how the universe works?
And the victory over Catterall and over Prograde and over Ramirez, but Ramirez got dropped a couple of times in that fight. That was on his own accord. But getting the definitive decisions, being under MTK, he was protected.
Yo, Oh shit! You see why family's important? Because I wasn't even thinking about that. Because you know what? I ain't have no problem with Josh Taylor for a while. As a matter of fact, being that he got taken off of that no-fly list, I'm like, all right, they probably investigated him and he was probably innocent in it. So I ain't had no smoke for him. But wait a minute. Maybe he ain't got no shit flowing through his veins.
Yo, Drew, Stormy, it was so bad. The Scottish fans started cheering for Teo. Some of the Scottish fans, they started cheering for Teo. I was like, oh, shoot.
There was a lot of Scottish fans in there, though, right?
Yeah, but yeah, there was.
Bro, I'm telling you,
he brought his family out there. Taylor,
yeah,
a lot of his family members was out there. I seen his brother. I seen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of his family was out there.
Goodness. Could it be that I gotta ask, man. Could this be a fight that he actually was fighting clean? Could it be?
At the end of the day, why would I say he looked shot? He didn't look like the guy he's been looking like, right?
Nah.
That could have something to do with it. Maybe, and remember what I said earlier in the show. For the guys who cheat to compete. If they didn't, they wouldn't be a thought, would they? They wouldn't even be amongst the roll or the roster. Huh?
Wow.
Think about it.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. Now listen, dots, man.
Bro. Connect the dots.
I ain't had no problem with Josh Taylor. In fact, I was like, yo, you know what? There's probably guys under that MTK banner that were like truly innocent and didn't know what they said. Okay, this guy got a check for me. I'm trying to eat. And they didn't know, and they just got caught up. I'm thinking maybe Taylor was a part of that. But you see what 88 Sports Talk said? What do I talk about everything happening over there? It's pop culture. It's pop culture. Could it be he was clean this fight? Could it be? I don't know, man.
It would make sense.
Bro, I got to go back and watch the Regis Prograis fight. Because now that I'm thinking about it, his engine was a lot different. He looked a lot fatigued, and I don't recall Teo hitting him in the body like that.
No,
and now Stormy,
body work in like that at all.
You said he was shot. Maybe it's shot because he had that shit in the system. You're right.
There you go.
We can go back to the Ramirez fight
him
too.
Fighting at a certain level, right? Well, he was severely diminished. But me thinking like I'm thinking if we're talking on the level. But if he was coming in clean with nothing in his system, that's the real him. But if you're looking at the other fights, and remember those other fights were held over there.
True story.
Yep.
True story. And the block is hot, y'all. You can't really cheat like you used to. Look how many people been caught. They tried to cheat Clarissa Shields.
Oh man.
I can't believe people are still they're catching motherfuckers now.
Listen, man, since you mentioned Clarissa Shields, let me just remind people of something here. Just a little reminder. Clarissa and Savannah Marshall fought for her middleweight title. They're undisputed, right? Okay. Clarissa weighed in at 159. Savannah weighed in at 159. On fight night, this is a few weeks after the fight, when Clarissa went on her live stream, if she still got it up on her Instagram, it'll be up there. But she said she entered the ring on fight night 168 pounds. Savannah came in over 190 pounds.
I remember that.
Crazy.
I remember that.
190 plus.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Listen, man, that's like 3 weight classes above where they fight.
She was a fucking cruiserweight.
Word.
Yeah.
A male cruiserweight.
Clarissa couldn't knock her out. That's why Clarissa couldn't knock her out. But she was putting them beams upside her head, but she couldn't knock her out. But that is also why Savannah been knocking out all those other women.
Oh yeah, of course.
And how about this? She would not be allowed by one sanctioning body if she fought outside the U.S., outside of the U.K., to come in so much overweight. The IBF does not take that crap lightly. They will make you stay within the rehydration of the weight class, whatever that is. But they were in the UK.
Yeah. Protected.
Thank you,
Where
Queen.
the IBF can be overruled.
Protected.
Think about this now.
Queen just sent me the video. I ain't gonna do my live tomorrow morning. I got something to do. But you best believe I'm gonna fry Max Kellerman for this.
Oh, where's he at? He hasn't been saying anything.
This guy's a paid informant, man. This guy's a paid informant. I used to respect this guy. He keeps calling Teofimo undisputed.
Undisputed, yeah. Crazy.
Thank you, Queen. I'm gonna bust his ass. I'm gonna bust his ass. He knows better than this, and he keeps doing it. You see what I'm saying? And who's doing it? Who's behind the machine? His white face. Y'all could say that it's not about race all you fucking want. I know what time it is. We don't get the same luxury. We don't. We don't. Devin Haney's undisputed. And what does he get? A fucking pity party by way of Lomachenko. He doesn't get no respect for the American champion, Olympian, running around in buildings on fire about to collapse. He gets no fucking credit. You want to talk about robberies, and no one's talking about what happened to Durbinchenko, another Ukrainian guy. Goes to show you, man, Devin Haney's a contradiction of the machine. He wasn't supposed to happen. Why do you think they hate Deontay so much? He wasn't supposed to happen. Everything that he does, they always talk about skinny legs, no punching ability, no boxing skill. But what do we know? Oh, you hate Floyd. Oh, well, he don't knock nobody out. And he's brash, and he's a nigga, and he's real niggardly, and no one cares about his money, and he's boring. Okay. Andre Ward, complete opposite. And what they say about him? Oh, he's inactive, and he don't do anything. And but he won the Super 6. Oh, that was 1 million years ago. Well, you know it was 2 million years ago? What? Lomachenko's amateur career.
What?
Stop playing with the people, man. And then enter Deontay Wilder, who's a complete opposite of everybody. He's the opposite of Floyd. As far as his belief in God, along the same lines as Andre Ward. Didn't have the same skill set, but what made up for it? A killer right hand. And you niggas are still not happy. So it don't matter who it is. Andre, my daddy white, Andre. Just remember that 50% that they hate, it's that curly hair. It's that dominant hair. You look like your dad, but your genetics, the dominant part of your genetics, that's you. That's your mama. Drew, that's racist. No, it's not. It's called Madlow's Law, which means anything lighter than the darkest being on the planet is called recessive. It's science. It's science. Okay? That's why we're different.
Let the police in Mississippi remind Andre who and what he is.
Yup. Come on now. Come on now. You better own it. So it don't matter whether you're Floyd, whether you're Andre, whether you're Deontay, or wait, I got y'all right now. Whether your name is Guillermo Rigondeaux. Nobody's talking about what they did, not what they tried to do, what they did to him. And salute to Nonito, but his greatest win was his worst loss. He was not supposed to beat Nonito. HBO made that man pay for that shit. Mares, Quigg, Frampton, Santa Cruz, they blocked him out. He had to go up 1 million weight classes and fight who? Lomachenko. Y'all didn't say anything.
And Lomachenko never fought any of those guys.
He never did.
None of them.
I was here for the whole thing. We were all here. Never forget, like 9/11, motherfuckers. Never forget. So when y'all come in here and talk about, it's not about race. Fuck you. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. We was in the pocket. Go ahead.
You know what I find interesting about how everybody's saying, "Oh, Loma got robbed, and Devin needs to run it back." Why don't they let Ortiz run it back with Loma?
Because Ortiz can beat him.
Yeah.
and no one's gonna stand in the pocket for him. Ortiz is what? What's his ethnic background? What is he?
Dominican and Puerto Rican.
He's Dominican and Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
He got the best of both worlds. Stand up. Support your guy. There's Dominicans in New York, and there's Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Rican Day Parade was here today. There's a Dominican Day Parade too. It's not as big, but they here. Unite, form like Voltron, and stand up for your guy.
Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega thrusters are go. Go! Voltron force!
Justice for Jermaine Ortiz. What happened? You guys are dicks. You're always fighting about the wrong shit. You see, this is why we can't have conversations with casuals. They don't think this deep. They don't think this deep. They don't. You guys are maniacs. Y'all don't remember what they did to Rigo? That's a crime. No one talks about it. Because he's got this tall, he's dark as fuck. And don't. How do you promote an African-looking Cuban that don't speak English? Tell me how to promote that. But he was great as fuck. How do you promote? Tell me how to promote that. What's this little nigga? Imagine him drop Regan down below the Mason-Dixon line somewhere in Alabama somewhere, and a white cop pull him over and he start talking Spanish. It'll be the most confusing thing. They'll lock him up because they say, this nigga drunk. He don't even speak English no more. Cuban, what's that? The only Cuban I know is Tony Montana and that Scarface shit. 1986. Yeah. We're fucked over here. Wake up and smell the failure. Don't ever in your life tell me that there's no goddamn racism in this sport. Did they not freeze out King Kong Ortiz and his black Cuban ass? Deontay Wilder, that was not his responsibility. That was Anthony Johnson's responsibility. He never did it. But you tell these niggas over here, what are they talking about? Twerking and skinny legs. You guys are faggots. You guys, oh my God.
What are you, homo?
What is the obsession with his body? Dicks. He twerked. You don't see, I don't even replay that shit. I laughed and that was the end of it.
That's all they can say, though. That's all they can say.
Yeah, well, you know, I can say a whole bunch. When did you see AJ with a bad bitch? Never. I saw him with a Keith Thurman looking motherfucker with his hand on his ass. I seen him in a goddamn jacuzzi with men. I seen him on the beach with nothing but men. I seen him driving in a goddamn go-kart with a bunch of monkeys in it.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please stop. You guys been lost that. I'm trying to talk boxing and you guys talk about everything else. You root for racists, pillow biters, and you get your information from ESPN. Stay the fuck away from me. There's no racism in boxing. Explain Daniel Kinahan, Tyson Fury, and Mauricio Sillyman. Explain how the fuck a franchise, who had the first franchise status? Canelo was supposed to do what? And then what happened? Franchise. Okay. Lomachenko was supposed to do what? And then what happened? Franchise. Please stop. Please stop. We talk about this for a reason. And this dickhead motherfucker Max, I'm coming for him. He would never darken the doorsteps of the Strong House. Ever. So when you talk bullshit about Al Heyman and shit, I don't want to hear shit about Al Heyman. I don't want to hear shit about Don King. Not when Bob Arum jacked Top Rank for Muhammad Ali, the GOAT. Y'all don't even know that, do you?
Yo, speaking of Bob Arum, he don't look too good. I seen him yesterday. He was getting escorted everywhere. They probably was trying to wipe him in the bathroom. Like, he don't look good at all.
He's like 104. I won't be surprised, and I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. He's 90-something years old.
Yeah.
There's a possibility one of these days he just might not wake up from natural causes.
Yeah.
He's an old man. He's an old man.
Shocked that he's still coming to these fights.
I mean, listen, I'd rather him be moving than staying at home, because that's when you got a problem, when you're staying at home and you're not moving around.
True.
So him being active is keeping him alive. And I'm not wishing nothing on him. I'm just saying, the man is in his 90s, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It might come to a point where it's like, yo, look, you know, you might have to stay your ass home. You know, but I'm glad he's moving around. I just hope he's around when this shit with MTK Global starts to crumble because he needs to be here to see it. He needs to be here to see it. The chickens are coming home to roost, man. They definitely are. But I'm gonna get out of here. Schneider, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you,
thank you
brother.
for having me, both of you. Thank you.
You do content, brother?
So I have a TikTok. It's Square Up or Talk Boxing, where I post up the latest in boxing.
Okay.
And I'm on there. I'm posting up, pretty much every day.
You could. They got links because I'm not on TikTok. They got links and stuff.
I don't know. I don't think I could put a link on here. I mean, I'll try. Let's see.
Yeah, try and do that. Try and do that. And Stormy, let them know how they can find you. If they can't, they're retarded.
Everybody, you can find me right here on YouTube. Stormy B Man is the channel. All caps, but no cap. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And y'all make sure y'all follow the good brother Schneider Pete on TikTok. Oh, he bounced. Follow him on TikTok. I'm gonna have to go to a third platform sooner or later, but it is what it is, man. But again, we love the sport that don't love us, but we're here for all the smoke, man. And yeah, man, this is great. I'm about to cook, Max Kellerman. Painful Excellence podcast tomorrow, but before Pep Talk, me and Stormy gonna be here with that Nerds on Culture. Do not miss it. That's a show where you can just kick back and just reminisce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why we're going to talk about video games tomorrow.
Do not miss it tomorrow. As a matter of fact, is Platboy Plays in the chat? Is he here? Platboy, you here? Let me know if you're here real quick. We're going to be talking about video games tomorrow. And I know Platboy, that's the fan, man. He's a huge video game fan. And Stormy, he'd be a great addition to the panel.
Hey, we could bring him aboard. Bring him aboard.
Yeah. That's the brother. So don't miss it tomorrow. Nerds on Culture tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about video games. That's my lane. I'm a huge nerd. I like video games. I like comic books. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I love that show because we get to kick up in the. Oh man, if y'all don't know what this is. If y'all don't know what this is, you don't know games, man. If y'all don't know what this is, come on, man. That was the hack right there. There you go. This is Schneider's TikTok. Stir Up or Talk Boxing. I'm gonna end up getting a TikTok. It's gonna happen. And they control me there. Oh, word healer, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Yep, Cedric, that's what it is. Contra. Everyone go support the brother Schneider on his TikTok. And we're going to have fun. And tomorrow, listen, for those of you that don't know, tomorrow on Pep Talk, I might have Femi back on the show. If you missed it, go to Painful Excellence Podcast. Yeah, Willie, you know what time it is. Go to Painful Excellence Podcast and go look at my show, House of Hypocrites. I'm going to have that woman, Femi, on. I'm going to try and get her on tomorrow. I'm going to try. And we're going to have a conversation about health and wellness. You know what I mean? Lemons to lemonade, y'all. So salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App. Super Chats will be back in a few days. But salute to y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And y'all make this fun because I hate boxing, y'all. I really do. I hate boxing, but we're all we got. The truth. We're all we got, man. So much love and appreciation. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.